Hello, I'm Miss Stranger of the Wasteland Horizons project, and this is a short video talking about the Elder Scrolls 4 remake and everything around it real quick. First off, the Elder Scrolls 4 remake will not be released next week. Microsoft needs maximum profits after the failure of Starfield and a number of other titles released by Bethesda over the past 2 years. So they will be releasing it around right before Christmas, as most video game companies do, to maximize profits. They did that with Starfield. They did that with a number of other games. So Elder Scrolls 4 will not be dropping next week. Secondly, when you say people are referring back to the clip where Todd Howard wished he could shadow drop a game, that's a if statement. Now, we can't take people at their word, because the Fallout TV show, the actress specifically said in the Fallout TV show that the Great Famine is 77, and in 77 it looked like her mom died in 77, is what she said, and the NCR had to have been blown up in 77. But we're ignoring what she said literally in the TV show, so that way the Fallout can be canon. And we're not saying that we're saying that, right? We're saying that the actress, what she said doesn't count. Well, the same thing here applies to Todd Howard. He said that shadow drops could happen. No. And specifically for two reasons. One, he's retiring. He has no power. Microsoft is in charge of Fallout now. They assigned 2 new writers. It's a man and a woman. They're in charge of the TV show. They're deciding what's happening in Fallout. Elder Scrolls, no, he just doesn't. And to further go on that point, if you look at the logos for the Elder Scrolls 4, they are separating the Shivering Isles expansion. You don't get the expansion when you buy the game. You buy the base game, and then you have to pay extra money for a remaster, which should have all the content included in it, because you will see in the logos that there is a Saint and Seducers package you get if you buy the deluxe edition. It would not make sense for you to buy the Shivering Isles main game if you can get Saint and Seducer's armor, and then buy a deluxe edition and then get Saint and Seducer's armor. That doesn't work like that. They're not going to offer 2 sets from the same game. Makes no sense. So they're separating the Shivering Isles expansion. And then people are saying it's coming to PS5. No, it's not coming to PS5. Microsoft specifically bought Elder Scrolls and Fallout from Bethesda. That's why they acquired ZeniMax. They're not going to sell it out on PS5. It's not being released on PS5. It's only coming to PC and possibly Xbox console. And then the last bit of news for that is it is not going to have mod support, at least not right away, because it's being made in the Unreal Engine 5, and the Unreal Engine 5 was not heavily built to produce mod support, let alone DLC content with prior games using the Unreal Engine. You can see an influx of a lot of DLC and expansion content from very heavy CPU usage RPG style games that use that engine thing. And in fact, I mean, I can't even say that really. In their defense, the RPGs that use the Unreal Engine 5 don't use game mechanics functionality like Elder Scrolls 4. So I mean, you could say that the Unreal Engine was built that way to cater to people, but you could also say people were using the engine that way before then. So I can't even really say that. All right, well, anyway, hit that like and subscribe. This was Miss Stranger of Wasteland Horizons, and I'll see you guys later.